Hey bestie. So you're laying down in your bed right now, scrolling on YouTube, trying to figure out, is college worth it? Now, to be honest, there is no straight answer to that. But me, I'm a junior in college right now, and I can give you guys some cons and pros as to what I think in regards to if college is worth it or not. So don't stress yourself out. You'll be okay. Let's figure this out together. All right, let's get straight into this video.
Yeah, I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work.
Hi beautiful people, my name is Dijane, aka Girl Named Dijane, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, and if not, please leave a like and a comment regardless. okay, I don't want to waste your time, guys. So the first thing I have on the list is 5 pros for why I think college is worth it. Maybe I'll go a little deeper than 5 if anything comes to my mind, but let's start off with the first one, which is networking and connections. Something about college that I love is just the friends you make, the people you meet, and the network that you create. Literally at USC, which is the school I go to, I'm repping the colors right now. There's such a large alumni network that anybody that I meet outside of school usually is connected to being a Trojan or knows what it's like to be a Trojan, so they're always like, fight on, go USC, fight on. And even just people that I go to school with, like I know these are people that I'll probably either work with one day or just be in connection with at some point in life. So it's helpful to be able to just have people who look out for you, who are like, oh, I can send you this reference for this thing. I'm talking to professors, it's like, wow, I used to work for this company, I can give you a reference to somebody who works there right now. Talking to alumni, it's like, oh, I work here, I can help you with the application, I can email somebody for you, like I got you. Literally, the networking and the connections here are impeccable. So let's give a round of applause to USC for that, because they did in fact eat that thing up. All right, yeah. Okay, number 2 on the list is that college helps you find out who you are. A number of people that I know, including myself, always say that college has helped them figure out who they are, their personality, what they actually want to do with their life, their career, their aspirations, what they're passionate about, and just who they are intrinsically, their values, motives, morals, everything that they stand for. Literally, that's what college is about. You're still just around a group of people that are similar to you, still trying to figure life out. So of course, it's inevitable that you're all gonna like figure out who you are in the process. Like, college has been this series of peeling off layers of my personality, peeling off layers of who I am, and discovering different things that I never thought I'd like, or becoming a person that I didn't thought I'd be, but loving every second of it. And it's so cool to experience it with other people as well who are doing the same thing. So that's a good thing about it. All right, number 3 on the list is the thing about college is that sometimes adulting is a little easier. And by sometimes, I mean all the time, because like I said before, you're around a group of people who are all doing the same thing. So being in school and still being in an environment that is trying to foster your growth is helpful, even though you're an adult now, because you're not in the real world yet. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm an adult, but I still get a chance to grow, figure things out in a controlled space and kind of in its own bubble, so it doesn't feel like as much pressure. And yes, school is a lot of pressure, but it doesn't feel as hectic to grow up as quickly, because you still have these extra 4 years, or however long you have to be in college for. For me, it's only gonna be 4 years, because yeah, but you have 4 years to just figure life out a little bit better and grow into the woman or man that you're trying to be, just the person you're trying to be in general. Number 4 on the list is that you gain a lot more opportunities through college. I think it's just super cool how you're able to just be like referenced through somebody, or just find out about a lot more things simply because you're a college student. So whether that's internships or like job offers, or they have different fairs like career fairs on campus, they have people come in recruiting people. That's another thing, like you literally are exposed in an environment that is meant to give you more opportunities. So whether you're trying to look for a job right after college or you're trying to still figure things out, I think college is a great place to do it, simply because it gives you the ability to see what's out there a little bit better, and to be in a place where people are trying to find people who are in college right now to get them and get the young minds and grab them before they're gone. So That's a good one. And then for me, the last one, number 5 on the list, would most likely be the fact that college is literally a place that makes you get a degree. You get a good degree, which gives you more recognition. It gives you, in a sense, unfortunately sometimes, more power. So it's this thing where it's like you have credentials behind your name, so you're credible. You have a degree now. You're able to go into the field and possibly gain more than somebody else would, especially if you're looking towards like regular corporate jobs or 9-to-5s. It's easier in that way because now your component or people who work alongside you respect you simply because you have a piece of paper, because you have a degree. And it's like, okay, you've gone to school, you have the education that you need to be where you are, so you're respected a lot more for it. So it's a good and bad thing, really, but it is a pro to going to college. So that's it for the pros. Now it's time to get into the cons. I know. I wonder what the cons could be. Okay. Number 1, the first con that I wanted to point out is the fact that college teaches you to live a 9-to-5 lifestyle. So for me, I am a business major, so when I go to college and I'm in classes, they teach you about corporate America. They teach you about how to work in a business, how to be in an organization. A lot of college consists of training you to go out into the 9-to-5 working life, which is what America wants to do. And that's a whole conversation in itself, but they simply want you to work a 9-to-5 to continue the generational patterns and this, in a sense, for lack of a better word, imprisonment that causes us to be stuck with gaining $20 to $40 an hour at a 9-to-5 and not becoming rich or wealthy. So they don't want you to know that you can actually like do other things and become wealthy. So yeah. Number 2 on the list is the fact that you get in debt and you have loans. It's not fun. Unless you have a scholarship, going to college, especially a private school or just a lot of colleges out of state, wherever it is, it's really, really hard to go without having loans or debt. Like, people literally have thousands, hundreds of $1,000s in debt that will take them the rest of their life to pay off. So I think that's something to consider. Like, is the job that you want to do, the career that you would look towards in college, is that worth the education and the finances that college requires? I don't know why my voice is a little like raspy, but is it worth it? Think about it. Alright, so number 3 on the list is that you're taught things that you can just learn online. Like, there's a lot of courses, a lot of classes that I've taken that would probably just take me 5 to 10 hours of dedication with watching videos online and learn the same thing. So there are things out there. There's YouTube, like you're watching right now, and other things, other tools, other courses online that can just give you the same thing college could for way less money and debt. So that's something to consider. Okay, number 4 on the list is that you're not exposed to the real world enough. I say this with a grain of salt though, because you are, but it's almost like with its own parameters, because like I said earlier, you're adulting in a controlled environment. So once you get into the real world where there's like bills and like work every day, it might be a hard transition because you are so used to this space where you're just like going to school, having internships, meeting recruiters who are just on campus, and it's all easier in a sense. So once you actually step out of college, it might get a little frustrating and hard being in the real world but not completely understanding it. As a 22-year-old or however old you're gonna be, it might be a little tricky. And then the last thing I said, number 5 on the list, is that you can find other ways to become a millionaire. outside of going to college. I think a major con in the American system is that they don't want you to succeed, and they don't tell you that. They don't want you to make it. So I think the most important thing to take out of all of this is to consider that whatever it is that you want to go to college for, is it worth the money, the finances, the mental stress? Like, is it worth everything that you think it will be? And if the answer is yes, you go right ahead. I'm in college too, so who am I to tell you not to come here? Like, yes, there will be a lot of times when you rethink your decision and you're stressed, but if it's worth it for you right now, you go on ahead. Because I think having an education in general is just important. So which is why I'm just referencing all these online courses as well, because just having knowledge and being a lover of learning is amazing. But if you watch this video and now you're even more in doubt of it all, still go. Like, ain't nothing wrong with going for a semester or two and leaving. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't judge you because I've been through it and I understand it. This place is hard. People literally lose their minds in college. But I say all this to say it is helpful. It does give you a lot of connections. It does help you with just building yourself up, growing, developing as a human being. So my overall thing is, I think you should do it, whether you're considering dropping out, you're considering if you should actually go, or if you're considering if it'll be worth it at all. So whatever level you're at or whatever you're considering, just think about it, and hopefully the answer is yes, because I'm not going to be like, don't go to college. But if the answer is no, there are other resources, there's other things that you can do. So believe in yourself and just push yourself to the limit and never give up. So yeah, be sure to leave in the comments what the most helpful tip was for you guys, because I'm interested to hear your stories or where you're at and why you decided to watch this and how you're thinking about college right now. If you are in college, be sure to drop what college you go to and what state. Let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching again. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I love you guys, and fight on. Bye.